Hi, and welcome to the Caterpillar Cross Stitch YouTube channel. My name's Ford from Son of a Stitch. This week I'm joined by my supervisor, Nugget the Parakeet, who wanted to make sure I addressed this topic properly, because we're going to be talking about the reason that so many embroidery scissors are shaped like birds. Well, here at Caterpillar Cross Stitch, we are all about cross stitch, and we upload helpful videos about it every single week. So make sure you subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any of our videos. Ring that little bell icon to make sure you get a notification every time we post a new video too. If you like this video in particular, give it a like and leave me a comment down below so that I know I should make more things like it. Now, sometimes you'll see these bird-shaped embroidery scissors advertised or described as crane scissors because they do look a little bit like a crane, but they're actually shaped like a stork. And I'm going to explain to you the reason why that is. But before I dive into that, I do want to remind you to join the Caterpillar Cross Stitch VIP Stitch Club. As soon as you join, you'll get 10% off your first order. You'll get a digital download of our top 10 cross-stitching tips, and you'll get a free ebook with 8 free PDF cross-stitch patterns in it. So make sure you hit the link down there in the description so that you can get all of those great perks. Now, to explain why embroidery scissors are often shaped like this, we have to go back. We have to go way back to probably the 1800s. That's about how long storks have been associated with babies. The annual migration of storks tended to coincide with an annual spike in birth rate that happened about 9 months after the winter solstice and the associated fertility festivals. So storks would start to arrive and nest on people's roofs because they like to nest high off the ground instead of like other water birds that nest in the water. And so a legend came about that if a stork nested on your roof, it was because you were going to have a baby. And so the two became inextricably linked. Storks and babies just became a common theme. So it wasn't too long after the development of that folklore that tools for midwives started to include stork motifs. Most notably, you would see stork-themed umbilical cord clamps like these ones. Now, Nugget says that the reason these umbilical clamps were shaped like storks was just to impress upon human babies at an early age that avians are actually the dominant bipedal species on the planet. But I guess we'll have to agree to disagree on that point. So it became not at all uncommon for midwives' tools to have stork motifs. But one of the things about childbirth is that it's pretty unpredictable. Sometimes it happens immediately, sometimes it takes hours or days. And in the 19th century, you didn't have a smartphone with YouTube that you could go and scroll and learn about cross-stitching, for instance, when you had some downtime. And really even books were not extremely common, and a lot of people weren't literate and couldn't read them anyway. So the most common way that people, especially women, had to pass the time was embroidery. So a midwife's response kit that she would get when she was called to go to attend to a childbirth often included not only her childbirthing tools, but also an embroidery project. So they would often have those just commingled together in the same bag. And it's really nice just aesthetically when the tools that you carry with you match. So eventually these stork motifs from these umbilical clamps that were common for midwives started to transfer over to their embroidery scissors. Now this has led a lot of people to falsely claim that those embroidery scissors doubled as umbilical cutters, but there's no evidence to support that. It really just was an aesthetic choice of having the tools match. Now I want to interrupt myself just for a second here to recommend to you that you join the Caterpillar Cross Stitch Facebook group and subscribe to the Instagram feed. There's a tremendous community surrounding the Caterpillar Cross Stitch brand, and community is one of the most powerful things about fiber arts. Like you talk about the fiber arts community. So if you're not in a really nice, supportive and loving community like the Caterpillar Cross Stitch community, you're really missing out on some of the best parts of it. So you should go and join that Facebook group, subscribe to that Instagram, avail yourself of the thousands and thousands of years of collective experience that the members of those communities have to help learn about topics like this. So it wasn't too long and not too surprising when you started seeing fine embroidery scissors with a stork motif like these ones, which are actually in the Smithsonian Institute's Museum of American History as part of a midwifery kit. So that's kind of a brief history of why so many embroidery scissors are shaped like storks. I find it a really interesting little bit of historical trivia and kind of story that really fascinates. And the kind of story that really fascinates me, but Nugget is done with this topic, obviously. So I want to thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And for Caterpillar Cross Stitch, I will see you next time.
Hi, have you heard about Love It Stitch It yet? You can design and shop the cross stitch patterns you've always wanted. Love It Stitch It is an easy to use design tool and exclusive cross stitch marketplace, giving you the freedom to create, sell and shop all in one place. You can design anything that you like, add text, upload and convert pictures and artwork. You can design the cross stitch patterns of your dream. You can download them for personal use, or you can upload them onto the marketplace, designed by cross stitchers for cross stitchers, jam-packed with some gorgeous cross stitch patterns from designers all over the world. If you're not interested in designing or selling, that's totally fine too. Just visit the marketplace and you can shop from hundreds of beautiful cross-stitch patterns so you can pick your next project. Are you already a cross-stitch designer, but maybe you're fed up of other marketplaces, maybe not getting the sales that you deserve, maybe not getting your patterns seen as much as you'd like? Then let us help. You can easily register for free and get uploading your PDF patterns with absolutely no fees whatsoever. Let us then market your gorgeous designs that you've put all of your work into to over 185,000 dedicated cross stitchers from all over the world. We will absolutely do our best to get your patterns seen and into the right hands of people that we know will absolutely love stitching them. As a designer, you can easily list your PDF patterns for sale, no matter which software you use to design them. Our job is to make cross-stitch design accessible to all. There's nothing to upgrade, there's nothing to download. It's really easy to use and beginner friendly. We also wanted to create the marketplace to bring sellers and buyers together so that it's really easy and such an enjoyable experience to shop all of the high quality verified designs on the platform, but also to give those amazing designers a place to really showcase their creativity. So visit loveitstitchit.com today and register for free. Stitch what you love and free your creativity.